YouTube. So I recorded my first video, but then my boyfriend came upstairs and interrupted the whole thing, so I had to re-record. So and I'm still stuffy. I hate this. I hate this so much. But like excuse me if I'm like drinking something or eating something because I'm kind of on lunch as well. But this video is the long overdue reaction rant to Arrow Season 3, Episode 23. Hey! Titled My Name is Oliver Queen. So, I'm gonna go by what I remember, and if I forget, my eyes will probably like go that way, because I have a screen like right there. So, from what I remember, Ra's al Ghul and Oliver were on a plane, if I remember correctly. They were on a plane to deliver the what's it called? I forgot what the virus is called, but you know, that virus that you see in the flashback, and released on Starling City. And quite frankly, I was kind of worried about it, but then like the whole previous episode, I remember Oliver asked Malcolm to put skin grafts on Felicity. I'm just gonna call him Adam because I keep forgetting his name. Adam, Felicity, Diggle. Who else was there? Basically, the people that were in prison in Nanda Parbat. So I was hoping, like, if he did that, you know, trust Malcolm, then maybe he had a plan about the whole Starling thing. So I was about it. But then, like, also, like I said, this episode also shows how Malcolm informs all of them when they wake up in the dungeon that, you know, Oliver asked Malcolm to put the screen grafts on them. So I was like, thank God, there's some humanity in him. I was like, thank you. But like, I also remember, the coolest thing ever was the tie-in, because in the previous video, which, was tie-in to the Flash's episode, which I believe is called Rogue something, I forgot the name already, but, when Oliver helps Barry out alongside Firestorm, Oliver asks Barry for a favor, and apparently in this episode, in the season finale, Barry actually returns the favor that was asked of Oliver, because he ends up coming to Nanda Parbat and pretty much speeding through the castle and disbanding all the League of Assassin people and freeing the team, which was like pretty badass, how that tied into the previous episode of Flash, so good job on that. It also, that episode, if I remember correctly, like, Oliver pretty much reveals that, you know, he double-crossed Ra's al Ghul. It was all a part of his plan. And he and Nyssa pretty much take out the League of Assassins, which is pretty cool seeing him work alongside Nyssa al Ghul, but I kind of find it awkward. I'm still awkward by the wedding. So seeing them work together was kind of interesting, you know, husband and wife. But, what else is there? Ra's al Ghul still escapes with a canister of the virus, and I was in shock. I was kind of scared. I really was. And the cool thing was that Felicity, being the badass woman that she is, she finds the 4 bioweapons, and pretty much Oliver and the rest of the team go around dispersing amongst the city to pretty much get rid of the virus, which I thought was pretty cool. Felicity, again, badass. And hang on, wait. Oh yeah, Oliver's other battle with Ra's al Ghul, that was pretty epic, because it was like all hands down, they were by themselves, kind of like the first battle. They were by themselves with the exception of Nyssa being in the background. But the cool thing was tiny details, like when the team was pretty much successfully stopping the virus. The cool thing was we actually get to see Oliver's sister Thea in costume. She's actually wearing Roy's Arsenal outfit, which is pretty cool to see her in that outfit. And I like Diggle's little nod to her saying nice new duds, and pretty much seeing Thea, which in her, the potential I saw her as, you know, as a hero, not as Malcolm's little assassin. So it was pretty cool seeing her in that. And everyone knows that Thea is technically technically their interpretation of the comic book character Mia Deirdre. And if you guys notice, Thea's middle name is Deirdre, so Thea's in a way Mia Deirdre brought into the Arrowverse, which is pretty cool. Because if you remember in the comics, Mia Deirdre is as known as Speedy, and pretty much, if I remember correctly, the only female to go by the name Speedy. And as you all know, Oliver calls Thea Speedy. So I like the fact that she's getting more into the role as Speedy, wearing Roy's outfit, which is bomb diggity. Anyway, back to the battle with Ra's al Ghul and Oliver when friggin' Ra's al Ghul, I forgot how it happened, but all I remember is that Ra's al Ghul, when they were battling, if I remember correctly, Oliver ends up getting shot at, and then he falls down, because they were at like, I forgot where they were fighting. You could comment on there, I forgot where they're fighting, but he falls down, and I thought was the Atom. You see the Atom suit come in and rescue Oliver from death by fall, but you find out that the person in the Atom suit is Felicity, which is so awesome. I'm hoping that's like a Easter egg to something, like maybe she gets her own armor, you know? I don't know. Maybe she'll pull off a Marvel Rescue. Remember the character Rescue from Marvel? The Pepper Potts? She had her own Iron Man armor. I hope that would be pretty cool if that got incorporated for Felicity. That'd be pretty badass. And Oliver killing Ra's al Ghul. I didn't think it was possible. I mean, we all know Ra's al Ghul is notorious for being a Batman villain, and not even Bruce Wayne would kill Ra's al Ghul, mainly because he has this whole no-killing thing. But if I remember correctly, Oliver didn't really have that kind of rule, so I don't. But the fact that Ra's al Ghul dies by the hand of a superhero, yeah, I don't know what to really think about that, honestly, because, you know, Ra's al Ghul is, he's had years of training and fighting, so seeing him die like that, I was kind of skeptic, because, you know, Ra's al Ghul, but I won't get into that much. That's more of my personal opinion, because, you know, Ra's al Ghul has trained years and years of fighting, and for him to die by Oliver's hand was kind of for me. And also the fact that when Oliver beats Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul ends up giving him his ring, which pretty much says, "You're going to be my successor, here's the ring as proof." And the fact that later on, as payment for helping out, Oliver gives that ring to Malcolm, and now Malcolm is the new Ra's al Ghul, and it's like, oh my god, why Oliver Queen, why? But I'm not gonna get into that either, because that was just a huge like WTF to me, because it's like Malcolm Erlin in head of the League of Assassins. Come on now, Oliver, why? You could use the League for good, but I understand you don't like the League, but you can still kind of mold them into your own good army. But no, you give it to the psychopath. And also, that little thing with Ray, I finally remembered his name, Ray Palmer, tinkering with his suit because he wants it to miniaturize. And if I remember correctly in the scene, he's all tinkering with it, and all of a sudden he presses something on it, and then all of a sudden you see a big flash of light, and then you see the building of Palmer Tech just where he's at, the level that he's at. And when I saw that, I was like, Ray Palmer! I was kind of scared that, you know, he died or something. But then I saw the trailer for the new show, which is called, if I remember correctly, Legends of Tomorrow, and he's in it, so I was like, he's obviously alive. Spoiler alert. But, yeah, we could be seeing a miniaturized Adam, how it's supposed to be. So thank you for putting that in there finally, because I've been wanting the miniaturized Adam for the longest time. So this is my reaction rant on the season finale of Arrow, which is so long overdue. And in my next one, I will have my reaction rant. Nose stuffy. But my reaction rant to the season finale of The Flash, which is their first season, which some people say was by far the best comic book season finale of all time, considering it was only its first season. So get ready for that, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye, BooTube.